The little thing.
Oh, famous girl.
Refresh the page so we can go live.
Yeah, we probably what they call a green bridge of news. I like that. Sorry.
The little refresh button.
Even like right now,
Next to
we
the
all
X.
the time. These ones are big stars.
You go first.
Can you refresh the page?
See that little turning arrow? No, the turning arrow.
Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Eight classes.
You gonna tell them to do that now? I can do front phone.
Say we're live, log on your announcements.
We do it live.
Just a reminder, staff, we will be doing announcements live on our YouTube page. So make sure to log on to our YouTube page to see the announcements. Thank you.
Doesn't that sound good? Well, one thing ready? It's a good looking bear. Now if I stand there, will they sing or no? If I say that's what. Not really. When I was kids at the 10 block, new school, 12 kids. We had 5 cameras. That was after like 3 years. It took us 3 years to build up. They come in to do everything.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
You would just walk over there?
Yeah, just walk in.
All right. Good morning, Gibson Bears. It's my first time doing live announcements. It's my first time doing live announcements on our Gibson YouTube page. So we're going to get our morning started. I'm going to pass the mic over to Aubrey, and we can get started with our pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
And now a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Okay, well, let's look at our announcements for today. Starting off with our birthdays. Let me see if I can get that right. Actually, our lunchman, you want to do our lunch? All right, I'm going to hand this over to you so you can do our lunch. There you go.
Right there.
Today is the 3rd.
Breakfast on a mini bun, fruit cup or dried fruit orange juice. For lunch, cheese enchiladas with chili Spanish rice or turkey ham and cheese sandwich or yogurt with granola and roll.
Thank you. All right, we have one birthday today, one birthday out there, and that is Christopher Gomez. Christopher Gomez in kindergarten. As soon as announcements are over, make sure you come by the office so we can give you your birthday ribbon and your birthday pencil. So make sure and check that out. We don't have any staff birthdays coming up just yet. They will be coming up on the 9th, though. We do have some announcements. First and foremost, we want to definitely give out a big congratulations to the Dazzling Bears. The Dazzling Bears were in the parade on Saturday downtown. I know they had a great time. You need to check out the video on YouTube. It looks great. Mr. Vela has put that out there in case anybody wants to get some snippets. And it looks really nice. So they did get 3rd place in costume. They did receive 3rd place in costume. So for the first time out, they did a great job, and I know they worked really hard. All the staff that went out there to help them and support them, I think they had a good time. So we definitely want to give them a good shout out. For tomorrow, for those of y'all that are going to be doing the science fair, that are going to be turning in science fair boards, tomorrow will be our last parent-student meeting, and it will be tomorrow at 5:15. This will be the opportunity to learn the final steps on making your board. We've had 2 different meetings that walk the steps through the actual science fair procedures, how to run a science fair experiment, and so tomorrow will be the final meeting for that. If you want to turn in a slip so that we can guarantee you a science board, make sure you either turn it into me, Mr. Carnes, or your teacher, and then your teacher can get it to the front office. So that will be tomorrow. And then next Tuesday will be the deadline for turning in your science fair boards, and then judging will be on Friday. So we want to make sure and get that on there. One other thing, Mrs. Cruz had sent out a memo on an email about if you wanted to make some donations to a basket for a fellow staff member. So if you have any items to send to her, she will be collecting them. We were trying to get them all in today. We may hold it over one more day so we can get a few more items in there. But if you have any items, make sure you get them to her by the end of the day. The last part is the attendance. So last week, we did pretty well on attendance. We had 96.39%, almost 97%. We've done very well with attendance. Our goal is 98%, so we definitely are going there. Now, don't forget, our third 6 week celebration for perfect attendance for the third 6 weeks will be happening sometime after break. After we come back for the winter break. I know that's still 3 weeks away, but you definitely do not want to miss that one. That is going to be bigger than the last one. So if anybody went to the second attendance celebration, we had a really great time for all the kids that had perfect attendance. Remember, teachers, that is just for the third 6 weeks. It is not for the whole entire semester, so that would just be for third 6 weeks. We did have some good attendance. I know I was not in the cafeteria on Friday. But we want to announce some people that had perfect attendance. Mrs. Carrion's and Mr. Alanice's 4th grade class had perfect attendance all week long. And that is fantastic. And here are the classes that had 98%, because remember, our goal is 98%. Miss Reyna's class, Miss J. Cruz's class, Mrs. Cavazos' class, Mrs. Levine's class, and Mrs. Rodriguez's class all had 98%. So instead of announcing them in the cafeteria like I normally do on Fridays, I will be delivering those items to the classrooms today. We will be doing Student of the Week today for last Friday as well. So remember, if I'm not there on Fridays, we will always do Student of the Week the following week. So make sure, teachers, that you either bring those to the cafeteria with you or bring them by the office so that I can announce those. I believe that is all our announcements for today. Y'all have a great day, and we will see you in the classrooms.